Hey guys, how's it going? I guess for right now, I'm going to be doing my videos on my phone. Well, I always do my videos on my phone, but I'm going to see if I can upload them from my phone with the Wi-Fi spot at my house here, because this is the second time I've had a laptop that isn't a Mac, so because of not having that magnetic thing on the side for the charger, it seems either the computer's got messed up again, or hopefully it's just I need to get a new charger. Which this new computer is sort of like a hand-me-down from my mother that was a Dell, and I've heard that Dell's actually had that issue quite a lot with their chargers because they're crappy in general. So, strong coffee. Well, good morning to all of you. I have to go to work in a couple hours. Gotta get going soon. This is my second obsession for Memphis Violent Jim and the Misses. I've been wanting to talk about this. By the way, I'm listening to Annie Lennox's Medusa, which is the covers album. It's my first time playing it, and I kind of like it. I do. I knew the song Waiting in Vain from the Marley cover because Mary loves it, but the first song, No More I Love Yous, was awesome. I love No More I Love Yous. I'm kind of down with this stuff. So let me pull something off my shelf here. Sorry, I should have done this before. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this band, but this is an album I got back earlier in the summer probably. I've showed this before in the vinyl finds. It's Doll by Doll, Remember. And this came out in '79 on an Automatic record. An Automatic record recording company. And I remember loving it when I first heard it, right? I really did, especially the first side. So I went and pulled it back off the shelf, and I was just loving it, and I looked into it more. And I heard they were really renowned. They only put out 4 albums in the span of like 4 years or so. And the second one was called Gypsy Blood. And that got a lot of credibility too. So I checked it out. I've listened to it. I burned it. It's in my car. And it's awesome. I started getting more. This is where my infatuation, my obsession comes in. Not just with Doll by Doll, but the lead singer and the guy whose band it is. His name is Jackie Levin. It's spelled L-E-V-E-N. Like people might think it's Levin, but it's Levin. And you need to look up the guy. He just has an amazing history. He passed away just in 2011. He was recording an album of his, I think his own, after this band broke up. They have 4 albums. The 4th one is just like he's the only founding member left in the recording. And supposedly it's a little bit undercooked, but the first 3 are all gems. I haven't listened to the 3rd yet though. But I can attest to the first 2, for sure. Remember and Gypsy Blood. They're great. They re-released them on CD recently in the 2000s, so you can get a copy. So Jackie Levin, he was recording his own first studio solo effort, and I think in the 80s. And in the middle of the recording process, he was mugged and strangled on the street to a point where he lost his voice for a full 2 years. During that 2 years, he got himself involved with heroin. Which obviously is unfortunate, but he's actually one of the people that came out of his addiction, not, succumbed to it. And, yeah, the guy's just incredible. I knew I wasn't going to be able to really justify him and explaining him. I just want you guys to know who he is basically the point of this video, and to look into in your own time, and I can promise you it's worth it. So he didn't end up putting his first solo effort till 94, 95-ish. I think it's 194. And the album is called The Mystery of Love is More Beautiful Than the Mystery of Death. And the album is really, really something else. No better starting point. The thing about him is that people always try to describe his music, and if you look him up and try to understand what kind of stuff he is, but you just really can't put him in a box. He has a lot of different genres. The songs sort of go from one sound to the next. But people like throwing terms out there like punk, new wave, rock, folk, Celtic. The guy is just, man, you'll hear the songs, you hear them, there's something about the first album that is so infatuating. You don't know exactly how to wrap your head around it during the first listen, but then the more and more you'll listen to it, the more and more you realize it still connects somehow. There's a couple songs that have these spoken poetry parts in the beginning of the song, and that sort of keeps like that strain of connection throughout the entire album. It's a really great record. And I just started listening to his second record. What's that called again? Something Songs of the West. I can't remember exactly, but I just started listening to the car yesterday and enjoyed what I heard. But the guy has 15 studio albums that he recorded in probably a span of over 15 years or so. He's worked with a lot of different artists on his albums through as well. One of them is actually with like a pulp crime fiction novelist. He did an album with one of those guys. But yeah, I'm not going to go into try to butcher him up or anything like that. I just want you guys to know that Jackie Levin is amazing. I'm so excited digging through all his discography. I've listened to a lot of his stuff and the stuff with Doll by Doll that I have. And I would highly recommend you guys just check out Jackie Levin. If you have a what.cd account, there's quite a few albums of his on there you can download. I would definitely start off with the first album. I would go into Amazon right now and buy it. Please trust me, you will not be disappointed. Be good, guys. One love. I'll be trying to post this video up tonight.